Hey guys, it's Josh with Stahls, and I'm excited to present a project video for you where we are going to take a couple of our latest CAD-CUT heat transfer vinyl materials and show you how to bring a great looking garment to life. First, let's talk about the materials that we're going to use today. Number one is we are going to be using CAD-CUT Soft Flock. I love CAD-CUT Soft Flock because it comes in a wide variety of colors and it offers a plush, velvety feel on the garment. Your customers won't call it vinyl because it's not. It's more of a textured result. It's flock and it feels great. Now, one of the things I love about Soft Flock is we've recently launched 12-inch wide materials across all the colors. So it's a great way to try the product, and it's a great way to order it in a width that is t-shirt size so you're not wasting a lot of material. We'll show you how to use this product. Now, I'm going to be combining the Soft Flock with one of my favorite new products. It's called CAD-CUT Soft Foam. But this just isn't the regular CAD-CUT Soft Foam that you guys are used to. This is CAD-CUT Soft Foam in patterns. And this is super exciting because we have in our pattern generator, you can create millions of combinations. You can actually select your pattern, you can change the colors, and we will produce a custom roll of soft foam for you. You can order a basic standard color from our digital color palette, or you can order something as wild as this. Paint splatters, buffalo plaid, animal prints, awareness prints, you name it, you can get it. And best off, it's in this soft foam finish, which is a dimensional finish that feels great on the garment. So without further ado, let's get to cutting some of these designs, and then I'll talk to you about how to weed and get them ready for heat application. Let's go. When cutting soft foam patterns, make sure you cut it with the pattern side up, and you will cut it in a positive image because we will weed it and mask it next. When cutting soft flock, you'll cut on the adhesive side of the material, so you want to make sure that you mirror your design for cutting. It's your traditional heat transfer vinyl workflow. Cut in a mirror image, we'll weed, and then we'll flip over to heat apply. Now that the designs have been cut, we can complete the weeding process. For soft foam, it is a little thicker material, so you can kind of bend it to be able to find the corner of your cut areas. Now, again, being that it's a thicker material, you really want to watch the detail that you cut in. It's best for larger graphics, and you see my weeding technique where I'm kind of tracing the letters, and then if it hangs up a little bit because you didn't have your blade set exactly perfect, you just kind of support that area with your finger. But all in all, it's a pretty easy material to weed as long as you've completed your test cuts and cut it correctly, as you see here. And then you can take the weeding tool and you can go back in and pull out the centers of your design. Now, if you see the weeding challenges I'm having here, if we flash back to our cutting quickly, this part of the design was at the front edge of the material, and it was puckering a little bit. So one tip I'll give you that I've learned from this video is that if you can advance the material just a little bit, you want to make sure that you don't have the edge of the material right up against the cutting, because when it puckers, you get not so clean edges, and then you have to kind of work with the material a little bit like I just did. But we're able to save this design. Soft foam doesn't have a sticky backing, but it's tacky enough, the adhesive is grippy enough that I can position these into place if anything lifts up. Now, once it's been completely weeded, I'm just going to save any bit of this material I can because that's a piece I can use for a design later. And we'll just trim apart the design. I'll save that piece for later. Remove this outside edge. And now I'm ready to complete the masking process. Okay, now mask comes like this. It has a sticky backing to it. And this is the process of lifting up your design to get to the adhesive, so the adhesive can actually come in contact with the garment. And so I'm going to trim a piece of this mask material to cover my complete design. And then after I trim that piece to cover my complete design, I can pull the masking material back at the edge. And this plastic is sticky on the back. And so how the process works, I take the sticky side, I'll kind of bend in the middle and just gently let it roll out and touch down. Now you can use a squeegee tool to squeegee the air bubbles out, and you basically take it at the edge and roll it over. But something I want to show you is soft foam is so easy to work with that for something like this, I can actually just use my hand. And so I'm just going to make contact with it with my hand, smooth out any air bubbles. Then I'll be able to flip the design over. And now I remove the backing from the soft foam material. And you can see the mask. This is our medium tack mask that comes with the soft foam, but you need to make sure you order it when you order the patterns. Just add it to your cart, remove it, and now I have a design that's been masked that's ready to heat apply. Now I like to put this back to that white backing that the mask came on, because it's very easy for me to remove that at the heat press and not have it pick up dust and lint and little scraps before I'm ready to press it. Okay, so this piece is ready, but we still need to weed our soft lock material. And so let's show you that process. I'm just going to grab the corner, again bending it to find the corner, and then I'm going to start to remove the excess. Now the soft lock does have a bit of a sticky backing, so I'm pushing the limits on the detailed cutting here because I wanted to show you kind of where the material breaks and what type of care you may have to take if you try to go into some detail. But you know, it's not hard, really. You just grab the corner, you weed away the excess, make sure you're keeping an eye on the elements of your design, and just remove it away, okay? So we're getting down here to some text that's going to match up, and we'll see our beach life design completed. When we piece these two elements together at the garment, it's going to look awesome. So take the weeding tool, use it to your advantage, weed away the excess. And then let's go ahead and trim this one out. And now we have both completed pieces ready to head over to our heat press, where we'll load our garment and show you how to heat press them. Now, because I'm mixing materials here, I'm going to run the heat press at the hottest temperature, which is 311 degrees. That's what the soft lock applies at. I'm splitting and loading my garment, and we're decorating 100% polyester performance wear. And I'm going to start with the preheat, just to remove the moisture and wrinkles and make sure I have a nice pressure for my design. With a completely flat area, I'm ready to start combining my elements onto the press. Now I'm going to start with the soft lock because it has a nice hot peel to it. Warm peel we actually call it, but it peels more hot. And the design is the furthermost up or closest to my collar, which helps me with alignment. So I'm going to kind of line that up, and I will just kind of hold out the soft foam patterns design just to make sure it's centered without touching it. And then let's go ahead and lock this down just for 5 seconds to get it to temporarily hold in place. Press automatically opens. Again, it's a warm peel, so give it a few seconds, and then you're going to grab the corner of the material and you are going to release it away. Now it's just temporarily adhered to the garment, so you want to be delicate with it as you're doing this process. But you can start to even see the nice plush finish that the soft lock offers. And then I'm going to grab my second color and I'm going to lay it in. Now this is a little bit of a alignment challenge. I'm looking down at the bottom part of the design where it says life and making sure that part's lined up at the letters. And the beach just kind of gives me a little bit of room for error. It just floats in there based on the alignment of these. So with these in place, I do have a little bit of vinyl exposed to the heater, a little bit of the soft lock, so I'll cover that all up. And now I'll hit them both together for the 311 degrees, the 15 seconds, the full application for the soft lock, which also covers the complete application for the soft foam pattern. So I can be sure and confident that this mixed media design is going to last. After it's been applied, then you will just make sure you peel the backing according to the recommendations. Just release it. And I want to pull that off the press so we can get a nice close-up look at the finish. It's premium, guys. The completed result is super high-end. Even on this thin, delicate garment, it feels great. And that's the best part about the soft flock and the soft foam patterns, is they are designed to be dimensional yet soft. So you get texture, you get a lot of style to it, and it's a piece that's going to feel premium to the person that's wearing it. If these look like products that you can put to use in your business, you just need to check out the links in the description. Here at Stahls, we manufacture the world's #1 brand of heat transfer vinyl. We call it CAD-CUT. And these products are just the latest effects and styles that add to our already industry-leading line. Thanks for watching.